Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agatha and my email is dunyazade@gmail.com. And this is the tarot reading for July 2023. Yay! So you have two options. Option 1 with the spiral tarot and option 2 with the star tarot. So pick one or two. Have you picked? So if you picked option 1 with the spiral tarot, so let's see how will the month of July 2023 is going to be for you. I'm sorry I took so long this month. There's so many things to do. I have so many responsibilities and I just can't do everything. So that's it. Sorry. Anyway, so this is a 10 card reading and I'm going to use the Celtic cross spread. Let's see how will the month of July 2023 will be for you, for those who picked option 1. So I'm going to cut. And I'm going to take the 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, interesting, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I did the Portuguese reading yesterday, and I'm using different decks, and there's a few cards here that also came out, appeared on the Portuguese reading. The 5 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, no. But it's interesting that a few of the same cards appeared. I like to see that because even though I use different decks, if the same cards appear, it means there's like a similar energy that's going around. In your case, you have 3 major arcana cards, 1, 2, 3, you have 3 major arcana cards. Okay, so it could be for like 30% of you guys a month of major transformation. The first card represents the theme, and you have the 4 of Cups. Interesting. So there might be some sort of offering coming to you, because you see here there's like a cup being offered, and this woman doesn't even see it. She's like bored, or she's a bit sick, she's a bit ill. You know, she's not doing much. There might be an offering coming her way, okay? So even something that she has no idea, you know, something that just is basically out of the blue. Sometimes it's a divine offer. It's something that God wants to give to you, for those who believe in God or the divine universe. Now, that which is yet not seen, you have the 9 of Wands. Interesting, which is it speaks of like protecting your assets, protecting your property, protecting the thing, your resources, the things that belong to you. I don't know if this offering is connected with this, meaning, I don't know, maybe someone wants to buy something that you have. Land, building, a house, whatever, something which is even a painting from, I don't know, Picasso, and they're giving an offering. Maybe you need the money, I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas here, but it's not enough. It's like maybe like 10% of the value, or 20% or 30%, and you know that's it's much more valuable than that. So you're like, no, I'm not going to sell it for that. It could be that. Or it could be something like, whatever offering you're receiving, there's someone else who's like immediately against it, and he wants to protect their assets. I don't understand how that is. Now, you might be a woman. Most of the people who see my videos are women. You're a woman, you get an offering. But there's a guy who's like, no, because somehow this guy thinks that this offering is going to take away from him, if this makes any type of sense. I'm going to give you another example. Let's say that your grandmother gives you something, okay? Your grandmother wants to give you, instead of waiting for her to die, I'm sorry to say this. Your grandmother wants to give you a house or a piece of land or a truck, I don't know, something, or a piece of jewelry. And there's like, even like your parents, but it could be something like an uncle. An uncle, this could be someone who went to the war, because traditionally the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. So this could actually be like an uncle who is a veteran who went to the war. And he's like, no, 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 that's going to take away from my inheritance. You know, something like that. Or this grandmother, you have siblings. I don't know, I'm just making here like several possibilities. You have siblings and your grandmother wants to give jewelry to you. And one of your siblings, let's say you're the only woman and all of them are men. Like, why don't you give the necklace to me? Like, because you're a guy. Okay, yeah, but I could have a daughter and give this to my daughter. And it's like taking away from me, taking away from my resources, taking away from my inheritance. Or another way, let's say you work for family, okay? And there's an offering coming from outside, nothing to do with family. And there's like this guy, and you've been working for a family, who thinks that you going away takes away from his property. And he thinks that it's his property. I don't know, maybe you work for free, maybe you work for very little, and they see, this person sees how damaging it would be for you to leave. I don't know what it is. It could be, I'm giving you several scenarios, okay, because I don't exactly know. It's like someone doesn't like it that you get an offering. Now, the root, you have the Chariot. So the root is connected with, sorry, you moving up, getting a promotion, getting a reward, going to another country, going to another city. Maybe this is like an offering of a job and you have to move. So there's someone who doesn't want you to leave, because leaving would mean that this person would have, I don't know, would have to spend money because you left. Example, another example. Let's say you do housework. So this person will not do the housework or can't do the housework because they're working themselves. So they have to hire someone and they have to spend money to replace you. And this cuts away from their profits and their resources. You know, I'm trying to give you here several types of possibilities. Now, the offering could be actually even a car. Okay, the offering could be a car. Now, the past connected to the present and the future, you have the 5 of Wands. There's like, this is conflict. Either conflict with this type of person that I've just described, or inner conflict. Maybe you've been aware that this might happen, you know. Maybe you've been applying to jobs in secrecy, you know. And you know that this would cause problems. So you had inner struggles. Do I say it? Do I don't say it? Do I keep it quiet? So either problems with someone, you know, conflicts with someone, or conflicts with yourself because you don't know if you should say it or keep it quiet. Now, that which is in your head, or that which you want, you have the Queen of Cups. You want, I would say, emotional harmony. You know, you want to be okay, you want to be cool, you want to be in an environment that's filled with emotional harmony. You want to have boundaries, you want to have emotional boundaries, okay? This is also represents someone who's very intuitive, who's very psychic, someone who's emotionally intelligent. So I would say that if you are in an environment with certain people, doesn't matter who these people are, you might be more emotionally, advanced, even spiritually more advanced than these other people who are much more materially based, understand, more materialistic, and they'll kind of fight for things, and you're not exactly like that. This is also healing emotionally. You want to heal emotionally, so that might require you leaving. You know, you might even be ill, stressed out, depressed, and yeah, because of these conflicts, you know. And you are in such a state that you don't have like even the strength to do anything. But like there's like an offering coming out of the blue that might even save you somehow, like emotionally speaking. Now, more or less in the middle of the month, you have the High Priestess. You're going to keep something a secret. Something or a secret is going to come out. So maybe you've been applying to jobs, and you know this is going to cause stress in some sort of relationship. I'm thinking family, but not necessarily. Could be also a husband, spouse, you know. Could be even also in another work, but I don't know. So you've kept it a secret, and middle of the month this secret might come out, you know. You thought it would be wiser to keep it a secret, okay? Now the next card represents you. You have the Ten of Wands. To me it feels that you are overworked, you're working too much, which also would explain the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is when we're not doing much. Why are we not doing much? Maybe because you've been doing stuff all day long. Maybe you are overworking yourself. I don't know in what way. I don't know if you like, let's say you have your job is being in the house and you have to take care of everything. Maybe you don't have a job, so maybe you have to clean, cook, do so many things. And you're pooped, you're so tired. Maybe you're even ill and you can't work so much. Or maybe you work it, then you have to come home and then you have to do everything else. You're tired, you want something else, you want something that's not like this. It's also the 10 tells me that this could be the end of a difficult, stressful situation, okay? Now it could be in the job that you already have or at home with family members. I don't exactly know. Now the next card represents how people view you, how they perceive you, or someone around you. And you have the Judgment card. This is one card that speaks of transformation. This card is connected with the planet Pluto. Pluto rules Scorpio. So this Judgment is transforming. Rebirth. It's a card of rebirth. So the people around you see that you are being born again. You know, things are changing. It could be a new job, moving, something. Now this could be actually a judgment. So it could be actually, if there's like any type of if you are involved in any type of court case, and this could even have to do with health matters, you might win. You might have might have an offering. In this offering, even though it feels, for some of you it might feel like this offering is like very low, it will allow you to leave, to rebuild your life and be more emotionally, I don't know, feel better. I don't know, it just feels like you are in a stressful situation. You might win something. You might win, some of you, not all, because that's the last card. And I don't know, you just want to move on. So there might be for some of you even actually a court case. I don't like the last card, but now the next card is hopes, fears, and advice, and you have the Knight of Swords. If I read this as an advice, is don't be afraid to move in. When I say move in, it's not moving with another person. It's do things in a very fast and intelligent manner. If you see something, take advantage of that something. A new job, a new career, possibility of moving. Don't be afraid of moving fast. I'm not talking about relationships, okay? I'm not talking about that. Just be intelligent, be fast. Don't be afraid of defending yourself also. Don't be afraid of others attacking you. If they attack you, don't be afraid of them. It feels to me that you're very tired and you don't have the strength to defend yourself. That's what it feels to me. But don't be afraid to just move fast in defending yourself. If others come after you, even like from online, doesn't matter. Okay, you have the right to defend yourself. The last card is not very nice. It's the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry. It tells me that in July you might still feel like a victim. You might win something, you might get something. Now, for some of you, it might be sufficient for you to move to a nicer place where you will be emotionally more fulfilled, like you feel better, there will be more harmony, but for others it could be that you still feel like a victim. It's like your hands are still tied, you can't move, you can't do anything, you don't know where to go because you don't see the way to go. I don't know. July and even August, because it's number 8, might be months that you still feel like that. But you know, try to go within, meditate. If you need some sort of medical help, pick the right doctors, the right therapists, so you can move away from this type of feeling, okay? So that's it. This is the reading that I have for you for the month of July 2023. I'm sorry that it wasn't so good. I do hope it gets better. And now we're gonna go to the second reading. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agatha. My email is dunyazade@gmail.com. And this is the tarot reading for the month of July 2023. And I'm going to use the Star Tarot and the Celtic Cross Spread. Okay, 10 card reading. So, how will the month of July 2023 will be for you who picked option number 2? I'm sorry it took me longer this month because I have so many things to do and I can't do everything. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to cut now. I'm gonna cut again, and I'm gonna cut another time. So let's see how the month of July will be for you. One, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so how many major arcana cards do you have? You have one, the Chariot. Interesting, because the first reading also had the Chariot, but in a different position. And with the Portuguese reading that I did, and I did it yesterday, there's a few cards that also came out in the Portuguese reading. The 5 of Swords, the Ace of Swords also came out, okay? So it's interesting to see the similar energies going on with different decks and in different readings in different days. So the theme is represented by the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords could be suddenly you have some sort of information that just shows up, you know, information that you had no idea. Now this could be like an inner epiphany, you know, you just realize something that you never realized before, even though it's like right in front of your face. It's just, oh my God, I never noticed this. You know, something that could be, you know, from within that kind of propels you to change something or change your life, you know, an inner realization, an epiphany. Or this could be literally information from someone, from outside of you, you know, some sort of information, and information comes your way, okay? Now this could be health information, because I'm seeing here cards that are not so nice. Like the Three of Swords. I'm sorry to tell you this. This also looks like a certain something that can be used in the skin. I don't know how to tell you this, because YouTube is insane. Maybe an information that you never heard before, and it's kind of opens your eyes. It could be that, or nothing like that. It could be also you decide to start studying something, you know. Could be online course. You're taking an online course. You are starting something new that might require learning. So, you know, this is something new also. Something that you're doing new. Now, this could also be information. This could also be, because it's swords. This is the sword of victory, by the way. This could be a victory that you have, that you're going to have during this month of July 2023. A victory, even connected either with a person who cheated on you, I'm sorry to tell you this, or something health related, something connected with the health of the heart related, if you understand what I'm saying. Or this could be defending yourself, because it's the sword. You defend by attacking, okay? It could be you, you decide to defend yourself. Now, that which is yet not seen, you have, oh, so cute, you have the Nine of Cups. So this is a wish that comes true. So an information, which is a wish that comes true, something, someone tells you something, or you have an information, which is literally a wish that comes true. What is this information? Maybe you got into the college that you want to go in, or to the school that you wanted to go in, or maybe you got you applied for some jobs, you got accepted, do this job. Maybe there's like some sort of health problems, and you got it depends, okay? The message that it's not as bad as they thought it was, or you are in your way to recover. Or this could even be like a betrayal. I'm sorry to tell you this. Now, could be the fear of a betrayal if you are with someone, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, and then it's not real, it's just a fear. It depends, okay? The root, you have the Three of Swords, so this could be betrayal, okay? Betrayal, like you say, like spouse, but not necessarily, could be any other type of betrayal. Like the message connected to the betrayal. It might come that it turns out that it's not as bad as you thought, or it's not the thing that you thought, or this is connected with with your heart, not exactly betrayal, but with your heart, and it's not as bad in terms of health. Or you've applied to something, to a course, or even for a grant, I don't know, or for a work position within your workplace, and you thought, oh my God, I'm not gonna get that, I'm not gonna get that promotion, or or they will not accept me in this new job, or I wanted to go and study in this new place. You're afraid that you not get it, and then you get it. It could be that. The past connected to the present and the future, you have the Chariot card. So it's a major arcana card. This is like a decision that you had to make in the past, perhaps connected with work, or connected with where you're going to go and live. I don't know, you made a decision in the past, and the decision kind of panned out. I don't know, maybe you had to pick between two possibilities in terms of work, because it would imply moving to another city, or maybe you just moved and that really was good for you in terms of work. This is also getting a promotion in the past, moving, making a decision, or being really disciplined. Like being disciplined in the past, it will have its profits now in July 2023. Now, that which is in your head, or that which you want, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this tells me about discipline. So there's discipline here. Discipline is getting you something that you want. I don't know, maybe you applied to a course, or maybe and you learned something, and then you get a new job because of that, because you were disciplined in learning something new, a new skill. Or you're disciplined in studying, or you're disciplined in doing something that will get you a promotion. The Eight of Pentacles is also doing the same thing day in and day out. This is why I speak of promotion, of discipline. Is also like, having a boring type of routine, but it's necessary. Maybe I don't know, maybe you worked, and then after work you came home and you studied, for instance. Or this is actually exercise. If there's any type of problems with your heart or with your health, you understand that making a decision, being disciplined with your health, is a good thing. Okay, it's getting good things, getting good results. This is also being devoted to your work, to your job. You know, more or less the middle of the month, you have not such a not so nice card. You have the Five of Swords, which is like a victory that has like a sour taste. It's like a half victory. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but it feels like you are in the right track. You made like a decision. You might have made a decision from 5 to 7 months ago. If you had some sort of problems with your health, you're like halfway in. It's like a half victory, but you have to keep on going to feel fully healed. Or if it's not that, it's like you're learning something new, you're halfway to it, but you still need to keep on going, if this makes any type of sense. So it's like you feel that you will have your wish, but you have to keep on going. Now, the card which represents you, it's the Two of Swords. Interesting, because I told you with the the Chariot, you had to make a choice. You had to make a choice in the past. And the Two of Swords is like not being able to see something, therefore not being able to make a choice, an informed choice. Why? Because you only go to your head, and you don't follow your heart, you don't follow your intuition. Okay? Which also explains to me the Three of Swords, and also the Swords. It tells me that this reading is telling me that maybe you are very, how do you call it? A very rational type of person, and who doesn't follow emotions or intuition. Like, intuitions are stupid, you just gotta follow the facts. Maybe you're like that. Follow the facts, follow the science. And you might have had some sort of problems with that, and you might still be having problems with that, because even though there's something here, there's a movement to heal something or to go in a different direction, you're not fully there. Why are you not fully there? Because you're not listening to your intuition, because your intuition is telling you the rest of the story. The facts are telling you one thing. Facts, logic, reason are telling you one thing, but you can't go all the way to the end of the path if you don't listen to your intuition. It feels like to me that you're like avoiding your intuition, because your intuition is trying to tell you something in order for you to make the best possible choice, but you're like, nah, I don't need to listen to my intuition, and this is bad for you. Okay, at all levels, like health, employment, work. The next card represents how people perceive you, or someone in your midst, like someone with whom you deal with. You have the Four of Pentacles. So maybe I would say this is more like how people view you. They view, my God, they see you as someone, maybe you're a bit of a loner, because I only see here one swan. Kind of have like a good life. You're very stable, okay, and you're a bit boring. Why do I say that? Because also of the Eight of Pentacles, like you have a routine. You don't come out of that routine. I don't know, how would you call these people? It's not type A? No. You might be, workaholic, but not really. Maybe for health problems you can't be a workaholic, but you're stable. You're a stable person. But you're very, how do you say, fixed in your ways. You're not going to change things. You're not going to change routine. You're not going to change the way of thinking or of being, because you've always done things in a certain way, not going to do things in a different way. This is why I tell you that you're not following your intuition. If you're not following your intuition, you're not getting the whole picture. You're not getting the whole information. Then you make decisions that are in detriment to you. So they see you as a very, very stable, but, boring, and also, how do you say, stubborn, very stubborn person. This is how you're viewed, very stubborn. You have money, you have a good life, but you're stubborn. Now the advice, fears, hopes, or advice, you have the Three of Wands. So the three, I want to read this as advice. The advice here is open up your horizons. Okay, try to open up your views, the ways you think. Just try something new. Travel even. But to me, this is more open up your horizons. Be a little more flexible. Try things out because they're fun. You know, this would be good for you. This would be also good for your health. The last card is the King of Wands. Oh, how interesting. Now, this could be you. Not necessarily, but it could be you. The King of Wands usually represents, because it's the king, a man. No, but not necessarily, no. Could even be, if you're a woman, this could also be you. But you know, because you pick this one, it could be a guy, or even if you're a woman, this could be you might have a lot of fire energy, a lot of male energy, and from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, late 30s or after the age of 40. Now, usually, the King of Wands is could be stubborn, you know, if he's a Leo. I have 2 Leos, 2 lions here, so this could represent a guy or it could represent you, okay? Again, another card that tells me about being stubborn. You're not changing your ways. No, this could be you. You could be in a position of power in whatever job or work you do. People see you, like they see you as stable. Lion is a fixed sign. But you could be also very, how do I say, I said stubborn, but like someone who doesn't change their mind, controlling. My way or the highway. I know what's right. You're wrong. I'm right and you're wrong. They can see you like that. You could be behaving like that. You can be in a position of power, but I don't know. There's something here that's not computing. I don't know. I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is someone in your midst who's a bit like this. Now, in a good way, the King of Wands is a very charismatic sort of guy, very creative, very passionate. I don't know if this guy, if you're a woman, this guy can give you, how do you say, stability also. He can give you stability, and you can count on this guy because he's very passionate, and it's like the type of guy who always will love you forever, will always be loyal to you. So, but to me, if this is you, if this represents you, it feels like you are loyal to an idea, which is stupid. Sorry to tell you. Another way is that you're studying something that will allow you to have a position of power. This could even be creative. If you are studying, you know, if you're applying to a new thing, to a new job, you might have it, you might win it, but you need to open up your horizons and you need to present things differently. You need to be more creative in order to get this job. If you are dealing with your health, you are maybe doing body work, like how do you say, musculação, or like weights, you know, lifting weights, stuff like that, for your health to get better. Also something to connect with hot, anything which is hot, like sauna, or you're going to the beach, also might be good for you. If it's something connected, if your health is something connected with your heart, be very careful, because there are certain things, if it increases your heart rate, it could be bad for you. The King of Wands, Leos, also are connected with the heart. So if there's something connected with your heart, be careful with that. Be careful with things that you pick to exercise, okay? Because you need to preserve the heart if there's like any type of problem with your heart, okay? So this could be so many different things, okay? This could be so many different things. So that's it. This is the reading that I have for you. I hope you like it. And that's it. I hope you have a great July and see you in August. Bye bye.